You know, when it comes to comedies, I feel that they too can be helped much in the same way that a good meal can be helped by adding a little extra cheese. And without a doubt in my mind, one of the cheesiest, silliest movies I've ever seen in the past year was Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Now, in all honesty, I actually did kind of like the first one. I really enjoyed the design work of the food and the level of creativity and effort they put into it. But the second one, well, I can't believe I'm saying this, but sometimes there can be too much of a good thing, and this good thing was really cheesy humor. So, I figured that a good way to understand just what kind of movie Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 is about, why not show the best and worst jokes from the film? These are the top 5 best and worst jokes of Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. Best joke number 1.
Soy free soy latte.
Thanks! Hot. Not too bad yourself, monkey.
Best joke number 2.
Hi, Sam. It's Flint. I see you're live on TV with a tornado. Probably why you're not answering the phone.
Best joke number 3.
Oh, that was a close one.
You got a little someone stuck to your pants.
Get it off! Get it off me! Sam! Sam!
Wait, stop!
Sam, don't touch it! Put it down! Put it down!
Look at him. Seriously?
Best joke number 4.
Look at the mangoes.
You mean flamingos?
Flamingos!
There's a bunch of shrimp!
They look like chimpanzees.
Shrimpanzees!
Those are some tasty-looking jellyfish.
Oh, what's that one over there?
That's just a tomato.
And the best joke in the movie?
There's a leak in the boat!
Okay. You got me, movie, you got me. That was kind of cute. That was pretty funny. Now watch them ruin the joke with the worst joke in the movie, or rather, the 5th worst joke.
There's a leak in my boat.
Doing it once was fine. Doing it twice makes you look desperate for a joke. Now for the 4th worst joke in the film. Are you ready for Mr. Dumb? Here he comes.
Glad you're still wearing that diaper.
I wish I brought a fresh one!
But we're not done yet. The next worst joke happens less than 5 seconds later.
Down this alley!
Oh no! Dead end!
You want to know why this joke doesn't work in the slightest? I've seen the same joke done before in the awful comic book Marvel. Specifically, Marvel number 2, when Spider-Man leads the gang to the headquarters of the Kingpin. He says the bowling alley is a front for the Kingpin. Are you sure? Pretty sure. And voila, we see Kingpin headquarters in the back. But if you look closely at the first panel, there was absolutely no indication the headquarters was even there. And we get the same problem with this scene. Take a good look at this. Seriously, look. This thing is so small, there's no way anybody with any brains could possibly mistake it for an actual town in the middle of a jungle! Now for the 2nd worst joke in the film.
Ordinary underpants.
Thank you, sir. They're my wedgie-proof underwear. I invented them when I was 6.
I had no idea we were so alike. Except I invented mine. When I was 3.
You guys have been wearing the same underwear since you were kids?
Yes.
That's not funny. That's just gross. It's the lowest common denominator humor. Much like this is. And now for the absolute worst joke in the film.
Dr. Manny, this is delicious!
I call it Manny's gorilla stew.
So how do you make a gorilla stew?
You keep it waiting for 2 hours.
Oh, I think you need to hear that one more time.
I call it Manny's gorilla stew.
So how do you make a gorilla stew?
You keep it waiting for 2 hours.
Look at that. Even the film knew how bad a joke that was. And believe me, there was a lot of bad jokes in this film. And a lot of really disturbing moments, too.
Out on my boat with a pickle that I still. The frowny one, sour eyes, a real bitter pill.
What am I looking at?
With her onion pet pearl. Fish and pickles to fish, that's my crazy world. Tell you, if only Flint liked fishing as much as you guys. Why am I talking to a pickle?
The sardine shrugged. This is really weird.
I call it the Flint Lockwood Food Jungle Topographical Pointing Machine, or...
The flipped you tip 'em. Brilliant.
Oh, thank you, sir. Follow the beam, find the machine. All I have to do now is cut the leg holes.
Ooh.
More diaper and underwear humor. Ugh. Hey, remember that scene from Jurassic Park with the water glass? Yep, they went there.
Taco Dial Supreme. Holy guacamole!
In case it's not already obvious, there's way too many food puns in this film. In fact, the whole film is almost like an hour and a half's worth of food puns. Okay, that's not really fair. Like, half of the movie is just food puns in some way.
Syrup is my favorite.
Darn mosquitoes!
Some of the food's actually been friendly.
It is true. The dessert creatures are especially sweet.
See? She's not mean, she's just a little beefy.
And now for a joke even worse and even more inappropriate than that.
Whoa, what's it doing?
I think she wants you to scratch her buns.
Aw, I like that too.
Flint, they came here to help. We all did. It's time to let us.
I could play an Arnold Schwarzenegger from Batman and Robin clip, but I'm not going to. Really? Food fight? Food fight? Really? Really? Wait, how did that tomato... But how... Sheesh, why not go even further? Why not have someone call out her name by saying, "Jeez Louise," or, "Oh no, they're going to kick our buns," or, "Oh crap, I think they're going to catch up to us."
You're a monster! Those are living creatures!
Yes, that's the problem. Food with legs is much harder to catch. They hide, they fight back, they want to live. Ugh.
Oh my god! I can't believe I'm saying this, but this guy's performance as this creepy guy who, like, has no bones, Chester V, that's his name. He's the antagonist of the film. Spoilers, by the way. I'm not quite sure how else to put this, but this guy's a riot. He's, like, massively entertaining in how completely over the top and crazy he is. He is just utterly sociopathic in every possible way, but it's so crazy and ridiculous, you can't possibly take him seriously. Yeah, morality. Ugh. I'm gonna get cooties from it. And yeah, I know there's a obvious environmental message being hammered into your face, but this guy is just such a delight to see in this film because of how strange and crazy he is, that he's like one of the only few saving graces in the film, aside from the excellent design work of the food animals and the environment.
But now that I control your flitterspittersphere, I can pave your island and work in complete secrecy. Lipcore will remain the coolest, hippest company in the world with the new food bar version 8.0!
I never should have believed in you.
Yes, that was quite foolish.
See what I mean? This guy is so relishing his role as the antagonist. It's hard not to like him. Except for, there's just one little problem. He's remarkably stupid. Here's his basic plan. The idea was to convince the main protagonist of the film, Flint, to track down the device that turns water into food. So he could use the food that the machine created, specifically the food animals that the machine created, in his new food bar nutrient thing. But here's the thing. Flint was the one who designed this machine. Wouldn't it be much easier to approach Flint, ask him for the blueprints, the design specifications for the machine, pay him a buttload of money and stuff, and say that you'll be able to perfect it in the way that Flint couldn't, which, by the way, Flint really messed up in how he created it, and Flint would most likely believe him because the guy was his childhood hero. All he had to do was throw a bunch of money at Flint in exchange for the plans, and none of this would have happened. Not only that, but this guy is supposed to be a super genius, and okay, I'm not quite sure how to put this, but he keeps calling his pet assistant, who's an ape, an orangutan, a monkey. A monkey. And you know, I can excuse an average person on the street calling an orangutan a monkey, but you're supposed to be a super genius. You designed that orangutan with the super smart brain. And you can't tell the difference between a monkey and an ape?
Don't do it, Flint! Save the island!
But you are my island.
Ew. Okay, first shut up.
I love this guy.
Hands, or I drop your pens.
Okay, there.
Oh no, Flip. This is embarrassing. I changed my mind. Please understand, I can't leave any witnesses.
Oh gee, what a shock.
But sir, I didn't think we were going to...
This is why I work alone. Monkey! You are dismissed.
Give me that controller.
Sure, come and get it.
This is Chester V's other big thing. He never has any actual real friends. He's constantly surrounded himself with holograms. And he puts no real trust nor companionship in anybody but himself.
Now hand over the Flintstofumener.
And here's the moment where his absolute idiocy does him in.
That's what you think. Save me, monkey!
You know what? If you're a super genius and you still don't know the difference between an ape and a monkey, you deserve this.
Oh! My holograms! Save me! We're here for you. You're going to be fine. We'll save you.
Do you see the problem here? He's falling towards a grinder that he was going to throw the heroes into, which was going to turn them into food bars. And he's asking his holograms to save him. Holograms!
You see, Flint? With my holograms? Oh, fudge.
Well, this is going to be violent. Oh. Or maybe not.
I saved myself.
I got nothing. Okay, wait. Everybody except for Barry the Strawberry is looking horrified. Stop smiling, you little psychopath! This is horrible!
That will leave a bad taste in your mouth.